Cave River Valley, an exotic name that suggests a place of adventure. Without a doubt, it's one of the most beautiful places you'll ever visit in southern Indiana. Long recognized as an amazing region for cave explorers, the area has been made more accessible with a gravel road and plans to do more. The gate near the road is locked at dusk. There are two closer parking lots down this gravel road, but if you have plans to come back late, know that you may be spending the night here. Years ago, there were abandoned cabins and much debris left behind by careless visitors. Park developers have cleaned this up. If you bring something, please take it back with you. As this sign mentions, there are many caves on this 316-acre property. Two of them, Endless Cave and River Cave, can be entered if you get a permit at Spring Mill State Park. The other caves are off limits. It's only 10 or so minutes to River Cave from the first gate. However, you should know that there's a steep incline down after the second gate. I highly recommend good hiking boots or shoes to keep your footing. Several information boards have been placed on the property describing natural features and the area's rich history. At the second gate, it's literally all downhill from here. Or more importantly, something you have to climb back up. To your right is a deep plunge to the bottom. Don't get too close. Through the trees, you can see hints of a river below. At the bottom of the hill, it flattens out to a leisurely walk. Going to the right will take you directly to the river. The riverbank can be wet and muddy, as the river often exceeds the banks. This is especially true after a good rain. It can also create a slip hazard. There used to be an old bridge that would take you to the other side. You can still see an information board and old stone building in the distance. On this side, there's a board describing Endless Cave that's a whopping 6,903 feet long. That's well over a mile of darkness. All the water you see is coming from River Cave, which is 3,853 feet long. If you follow the river upstream, you'll easily find it. Along the way, you'll see man-made remnants from a forgotten past. In the early 1900s, this used to be a very popular tourist destination. People would picnic and camp here. There were cottages and a man-made lake with rainbow trout. You could even take a boat ride into River Cave for just 10 cents. Before all of that, in the early 1800s, John Hammersley built a mill here, producing cornmeal and whiskey. Hugh Hammer and his brother Thomas apprenticed here before operating their own large mill we now know as Spring Mill inside Spring Mill State Park. The Cascades are absolutely beautiful. You should bring a camera. If you want a closer look of River Cave, know that the path is littered by large rocks, and they can twist an ankle. And every wet or mossy surface is a slip hazard. Do be extremely careful. There's a lot of ways to get hurt here or fall into the river. But the views you can get speak for themselves. Finally, at the top of the climb is River Cave. It's interesting to note that when John Bronson ran boat tours in 1905, he installed electrical lighting on the ceiling so guests could see where they were going. While navigating River Cave requires a boat, nearby Endless Cave does not. It's considered a great beginner cave as it has large open passages. However, be advised that it has the 8th largest population of bats in Indiana, and they will fly around you if spooked. If you're interested in wild cave exploration, you should contact your local grotto chapter. A grotto is a group of cave enthusiasts that teach and practice safe cave navigation techniques. When you belong to a grotto, you're more likely to obtain group permission to explore caves in Cave River Valley and Spring Mill State Park itself. Now for the hard part, going back to your car. You may get a little winded on your way back up. Just take your time. I stopped 4 times on my way up. your results may vary. When you reach the gate, the hardest part is over. Amazing beauty, waterfalls, cascades, and caves. Cave River Valley is simply an Indiana treasure worth seeing.